is currently 8:30 in the morning. I just poured myself my second cup of coffee. You saw that I used the Torani sugar-free vanilla syrup and then some heavy cream. Usually in my first cup I'll make it more bulletproof, so I use the same two things plus I use MCT oil just to try to help fill me up a little bit. I'd like to try to wait to actually eat breakfast till like 9:30 or 10. It's not like I'm fasting or anything, obviously, because anytime that you eat over 50 calories, then essentially you've broken your fast. So we'll see if I can wait. But I just wanted to check in and start vlogging today. I know that many of you moms out there are working from home now, and we actually still have our daycare open. So I brought the girls to daycare this morning around 7:15 and got back home, and I've been logged on since around 6:15 this morning. So I've gotten a lot of emails cleaned out. I've got some replies done. I'm just sitting at my little makeshift desk here. So I've just got my desk here, drinking my coffee, trying to get some work done. It's much easier to work when the girls aren't home, obviously. But I got really emotional this morning when I went to drop them off. I told you in another vlog that daycare has been doing things a little bit differently and that the parents can't actually go inside for drop-off or pickup. So dropping them off out on the front step and giving them a hug and stuff is just really different for me. Usually Zach drops them off in the morning. So I got really emotional and I just want them home with me. I know it's nice to have them gone for work's sake, but for my heart, I wish they were here. All right, and a couple hours later, it's now at 10:20. I've had my 3 morning meetings. One was with my team, one was with a peer leader, and actually 2 are with the team. One was with a leader. I can't even remember what already happened today. But really, I've gotten a lot checked off of my list of things that I wanted to make sure I got done today. So here was my list. You can see all those check marks. I always like to keep a running list of things throughout the day that I need to do. Usually when I'm actually in the office, I have a calendar page that I use. It's nice because it breaks it down by hour. And then there's a section, things that I know I need to get done today, and then things that would be nice to get done today. I'll have to maybe find a picture of it and link it because it's just a really helpful daily planner page that I print off. But anyways, it's 10:21. I have an 11 o'clock meeting, but I'm hungry now and I haven't eaten yet. I've just had the 2 cups of coffee and some water. I also take levothyroxine in the morning. It's the generic brand of Synthroid for my hypothyroidism. I also haven't even checked my blood sugar today. So I need to check my blood sugar and then I need to go ahead and make breakfast. And here's what I'm gonna make today. So I've just got everything out for eggs. So obviously I've got my eggs here. I'm going to be adding some cut up onions that we used for a recipe this weekend. We also got a free ham from our grocery store, so I'm going to be tearing up some ham to go in there. And then when it's all said and done, I'll be adding some Tabasco sauce. Okay, I have my eggs here and my ham, and I decided to add one of these Too Good yogurts to my breakfast with some almonds. So I just did the Too Good black cherry. It's my favorite kind. So I'll have that, and then I also plated up some eggs for Zach, and I just did a piece of bread with some butter and jelly on it for him. It is 10:33. I need to check my blood sugar quick. right, so you just saw that my blood sugar is 173. That is a little bit high for me. My goal is to be at 100, so I'm assuming that has to do with my coffee and my heavy cream. So I will end up bolusing to correct me to get down to that 100. Probably won't be a whole lot that it calculates for me. My Omnipod battery is dead, just about. I just had to try turning it back on. See, it says I got a low PDM battery, but I'm still gonna bolus. I'm gonna do 3 carbs for my meal, and then my blood sugar was 173. So I just entered that in, and I'm going to add it to the calculator. It wants to give me 3.15 units, but I need to change my my ratios on here because that will make me plummet and die. Like 3.5 units. I'm so sensitive to insulin right now. So I'm actually gonna just do 2 units, and I'm gonna check. I'm gonna confirm that and start it. So it's communicating with my pod right now, which is on my stomach. So now it's delivering my 2 units. And it does give you a status bar for the delivery, so you can see as it's going. But anyways, I will check my sugar again in probably an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to make sure that the 2 units was enough to cover it. So yeah, it's 10:36 now. I am going to go ahead and eat my breakfast, have my 11 o'clock meeting, and I'll check back in a little later around lunchtime. I'm back. It is 11:53. My meeting went over by 30 minutes, which is not rare. A lot of topics we went over. I'm having a lot of low back pain, and it's already a Monday, and it's not even noon. But I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for the ability to work from home and what it provides to me and my family. So I shouldn't complain. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Anyways, so again, it's 11:50. Now it's 11:54. I am thirsty. All I've had is 2.5 cups of coffee. So I have filled up my water. I actually got that done right before my meeting started. So I'm going to drink some of that. I'm going to chug a bunch of it. I've got a cat at my feet here playing with a toy. Let's see. I need to stand up and walk around a little bit because my low back is hurting so bad. I'm literally sitting on a stool, and there's no back support or anything, so I need to find a different chair to try to use. I need to walk. I think I'm gonna go outside and actually go on a walk for my lunch break. And then this afternoon, like I said, I have a transactional task that I need to complete for work. I'll pick the girls up around 4:30. Again, I've been on since 6. So I've gotten a decent chunk of time in so far today. I also want to try to tackle these dishes here behind me. But I need to get my other test done first. What you're hearing outside is my husband Zach working on framing. So we're trying to get our basement done and do as much of it as possible ourselves so that it's cheaper. We had a couple people, sorry, I'm trying to get into a quiet room here, and I'm in Everly's room now. We had a couple companies come out and give us quotes for the basement, and the one quote came back at $36,000, which was a little bit, I mean, it was close to what we thought it was going to be. And we just can't swing that right now. Our monthly payments would be between $700 and $900, and that's just not going to happen. So we're going to try to piecemeal it. So the first step was finishing framing out the last bedroom downstairs and putting some framing up on the HVAC so that drywall can be put up. So once the framing's done, we actually, the next step is to have an electrician come out and run the wiring. So he came out, did a quote, and he came back just under 3,000, and that is more doable for us. They take half the payment up front and half when the job is finished. So that's something we will be able to afford right now. So as soon as the framing's done, we're going to call him. He can get all of his ducks in a row and get out here in the next couple of weeks to get the electricity ran and completed. And then after that, it's drywall and mudding and taping and painting and flooring and all that. So it's definitely a process, but I'm thankful that Zach is handy and he can do a lot of this himself. It looks great so far. I'm really excited for what the future holds for the basement. I have plans and goals that I want to utilize that space for that I'm not quite sure I want to put out in the world yet. It'd be a big life change for the whole family. So I'm just gonna keep my lips zipped for now and hope that all pans out. If it's God's plan, it'll happen. All we can do is keep working towards it until we hear otherwise, right? So anyways, I'm gonna get outside and go for a walk. It is, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dreary and overcast today, but the temperature is quite nice. So I'm gonna get on my sneakers and get out for a walk and then come back and start working again, and I'll check back in at that point. And I also have to check my blood sugar too. Okay, bye. Okay, got my coat on, went to the bathroom, drank some water. I am heading out for my walk. Zach is in the garage out here working on his lunch break on the storage out there. And like I said, it's overcast, but it's kind of nice out temperature wise. So I'm gonna go enjoy my walk. Hey, okay, so I just got back from my walk. It's 12:25, so it wasn't the longest walk ever. It was about 15 minutes, but I was booking it. So I took off my sweatshirt and I'm hot, and I don't think I'm hungry, but I definitely want a soda. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I'm extremely addicted to Diet Coke, whether it's got caffeine or not caffeine. I need soda in my life. So before I drink any, I'm going to make myself chug at least half of this to make sure I get water in, and that'll be my incentive, and my reward will be soda. Anyways, I got back and I checked the mail, and I got this sweet thank you card, and it's from my instructor at my group fitness class. So that was super cute to get. And then she also gave me a little bookmark. It says, "You are enough." And I thought that was just really sweet to receive an uplifting message at this time, and just with everything going on in the world right now. So I'll probably send her a thank you card for sending me a thank you card. She just said, "Hi Kate, sending smiles, hugs, and good vibes your way. Thank you for being you. You have such a sweet and joyous presence, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Prayers, Tess." So thank you, Tess, if you ever see this video. Hey guys, just checking back in. It is 1:40 right now. I just started to get a little bit hungry, so I thought I would hop on here and let you know that I did finish my water from my bottle before. So I did crack open a Diet Coke here a bit ago, and I decided to snack on some more of those raw almonds that I put in my yogurt this morning. So I'll just have a handful or two of those. And I wanted to also update you on my blood sugar. I know I said before it was a bit high. It was at 173. So I gave myself 2 units to cover my breakfast and my coffee and everything, and as well as to bring me back down to 100. So I just checked a little bit ago and I'm at 143. So not crazy high. It did bring me down a little bit. I think by supper time, it'll be just around that 100 range. So I am not worried about my sugar at all right now. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and check in. I think the next check-in I'll do will be when I'm signing off for the day, which will be around 4. So I've got about 2 more hours to work here. And then I'll sign off and I'll go get the girls. Hey guys, so it's been like 40 minutes since the last time I checked in with you, and I decided to add some Lily's chocolate chips to my almonds snack. And because of that, I went to go bolus, and when I clicked like start or begin or whatever the button is to start the bolus, my pod started not my pod, my pump started freaking out on me. It gave me this message. I'll insert a picture here. And I've never seen that message before. So I went ahead and deactivated my pod, and I'm going to try to put on a new one and see if that helps. But it's so strange that I'm filming like a day in the life, sort of working with type 1 diabetes, and this happens during it. But anyways, I'm just going to show you kind of my storage for all my insulin, or not my insulin, my diabetes supplies in my closet. So let me turn you around here. So here's our linen closet in our bathroom, and in this one right here, I just keep all of my boxes with my pods in them. So I need to grab a new one because, like I said, I don't know, something happened with my other one. But I keep like extra syringes up here just in case. I keep old meters up here. I have my old Animus Vibe pump. I also have my old Medtronic pump. And in here I have like Sandy wipes and like other disinfecting stuff. I have extra Lancets and stuff like that in there. So, but because I come in here all the time for a new pod, I just keep this like handy and accessible right there. So now, hi Zach. So we can bring this out here and show you what the message said. If I go to my notifications, you can see here it says PDM error, call customer care. And it's just something I've never seen before. So I wanted to show you guys that. And I'm going to try to set up this new pod and see if it will start working correctly. Okay, I'm sitting back at my desk and I have my pod. I know that the text is backwards because I'm using my phone, but I've got it kind of priming right now. It's communicating with the pod. And now I can go ahead and take off this little guy and the sticky peels and attach it. I think today was the day that I needed to change my site anyhow. It's just strange that it's happening like this. So my last one was on my left side of my abdomen. This one I'm gonna put on the right side of my abdomen. I'm just gonna put it here and make sure that it's adhering all the way around. And then I can push start and confirm. You have to like squeeze the skin and push it down to make sure that the cannula goes in properly. All right, and then it asks you, is the cannula properly inserted? And I'll just say yes. So everything appears normal now that I've got my new pod on. So I don't think I needed to call customer care. So strange. But anyways, I thought I would show you all of that in case you ever run into it. You might just need to change your site. Okay guys, I really need to close out this vlog before it is way too long. So I thought I would close out by saying, first of all, that my new pod has been working just fine. So Fingers crossed it stays that way. But this is what I'm going to have for supper tonight. It's from Papa Murphy's. It's a crustless, keto-friendly pizza. Essentially, it has all the pizza toppings you could ask for, but no crust. So it's kind of like goulash, if you will. Anyways, this is what I'm going to eat tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something or got a tip or a trick along the way, or just had someone keep you company for a little while. I know that's part of the reason I watch YouTube, is just to have other people keep me company while I'm busy during the day. So, again, this is from Papa Murphy's. If you're interested in an easy takeout option during the madness and you don't feel like cooking and creating more dishes, which clearly I did not get to yet today. Anyways, this is how I'm going to wrap up my night. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to join, tag along for our journey here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.